Okay, so in order to do the long path, this involves all of those inventory items that we never used. Now we're going to use them. Because this involves magic. So, here's our spell book.
Uh-oh, it's magic.
Oh, Potato Dude was lost in the music. That's why he wasn't saying anything. So we got a magic paint spell, which we can't actually get all the stuff for yet.
Were you singing along, Potato Dude?
Because the magic paint spell, we need to get a cup of swamp ooze, which we can get on the Isle of Wonder. We got to get a black horse feather, which we don't know where to get that yet.
You know what the great thing about that theme song was?
That it sucked.
That too, but it's also going to stick in my head. I can just remember. It goes like this. Triple dent, triple dent, triple dent gum. Triple dent, triple dent, triple dent gum.
That's a good movie. Anyway, we need to get water from the river Styx, so it's going to be a while before we can cast that spell.
That's a shout out to anyone who's seen Inside Out.
Okay, we need to get a few, for the make rain spell, we need to get a few drops of salt water not from the sea, a vial of sacred water, which we already have, and falling
Sacred water!
Crikey. And the falling water we can get on the Isle of the Beast, the sacred water we already got from the Oracle, and that we can get from Someone That Cries. Charming a creature of the night spell, we need a skull full of hot oak embers. We do have a skull.
Ooh, hot oak embers.
We need a bit of sulfur, that'll be like brimstone. And we need a strand of a pure-hearted maiden's hair. We already have that because we got it out of Beauty's clothes. This we need a rotten egg for, which
this is the last page.
There's only 3 spells.
What about the cat spell? Turn the person into a cat.
That's a different game.
Cat cookies, cat cookies.
What about Expelliarmus? What about the Draught of Living Death?
Leviosa.
Alexander pulls out his magic.
Anyway, so let's go to the Isle of Wonder and get what we can.
Alexander feels.
Alexander feels his stupid jerk that sucks.
I don't seem to recall that portion of the game.
Anyway, remember this part of the game that wasn't inside the castle and terrible?
Oh yeah, it had the smell guy. It had the 5 senses.
All right, so anyway, we also need a teacup for the make paint spell or magic paint spell?
I don't know, some garbage.
Luckily, there's a teacup right there that's randomly just there now.
A delicate china teacup is up.
Because Alice in Wonderland, get it? Isle of Wonder.
I don't get it.
Alexander takes the teacup.
Now I want to ride the teacups. There's also this new bottle on the table.
There's a small bottle on the coffee table.
I just said that, narrator. Why do I even talk?
Picks up the bottle.
I've been advocating you not talking for a long time.
What? That's the saddest thing that's ever been said.
The little bottle contains some sort of potion and bears a label saying, "Drink me."
Guess what?
Rather forward of it.
Yeah, why won't this bottle learn some manners? Can it just say, please, if I can beg a moment of your attention, I would prefer that you consume my contents. Thank you very much. Looking forward to hearing from you.
Maurice Moss.
Anyway, so if you drink the bottle, this is what happens. You ready? Hold on, I gotta save it first. Let's replace window green.
With Mondegreen.
Okay. I can't spell Mondegreen, ironically, since it's a made-up word. Okay.
Just spell Montalban.
Ricardo Montalban. This is what happens when you drink it. First of all, what do you think will happen? Give me your guess. Both chat and
Well,
Doodler.
if it's anything like what it's referencing, you will grow big or grow small.
Well, the eating was the big inning. The drinking was the small inning.
You asked me what I thought.
All right. What do you think, chat? Let us know. It probably won't pop up until I drink it, until after I've drunk it, but type it in anyway, because, you know, the chat's got to catch up.
Yeah,
anyway, here's
the
what
chat.
really happens.
Alexander decides to swallow the potion in the bottle labeled "Drink Me" to see what happens.
He was hoping it's LSD. Wait, what? You can't drink
Wild
that.
berry.
Suddenly, his vision fades to black.
Oh.
His lungs become too heavy to breathe.
Ouch.
His heartbeat slows.
No, it's just straight up poison. You thought it was something fantastic, didn't you?
Well, it said drink me, but it also had a skull on it.
Then beats no more.
Well, there you go. We just died.
Suddenly,
Confusing
his heart
Bob.
takes a lurch, then beats strong.
Oh, little did you know, you thought it was an Alice in Wonderland reference, but it's really a veiled Romeo and Juliet reference.
Ah.
His chest heaves like that of a newborn.
Chat said fairies?
His vision clears, and Alexander feels fine.
And the sprites in the screen have
For
disappeared.
a minute there, I thought, what if someone else had seen me and thought, sounds?
Oh, that's a clue to where you're supposed to... Ooh, and we glitched out the game, too. Look, the doors are gone.
Yay!
Yay.
I don't know. Something to say.
It's all magic, apparently. Oh, okay, that'll work. So... Yeah, that's a little clue of what you're supposed to do, is let somebody see you drink that, and then they think you've killed yourself. So, just a little tip. From me to you.
Zoons.
So, if you take this bottle of milk and you give it to one of these Cabbage Patch heads, then they like it.
Alexander gives
what
one of
happens.
the baby's tears a bottle of
Baby's
milk.
tears. The other ones get up and dance. Oh.
The other baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift for some reason.
So they are crying so I can get salt water. It's very nice. Let's do that.
Alexander collects some of the baby's tears in the old hunter's lamp.
For some reason. Now the question is, can I just walk through this? I can't walk through the glitchiness.
A curiously speckled gate marks one end of the garden.
No, it doesn't. Well, let's open the non-existent doors and see if the game doesn't crash. Oh, good. Anyway, here's Chessboard Land again. Are you ready for some annoying queen talk?
I guess I have to be.
Bum, 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 bum. Another one bites the dust. Wait, no, that's not annoying queen. Trying to think of an annoying queen song. Help me out.
Flash.
Your Highness may as well spend her royal time
Savior of the
contemplating something
universe.
else.
That's not
The
too
lump
annoying.
of coal shall
Well,
be
that-
sent to the castle.
they're one of the greatest
of the
bands of all time. They don't have a lot of
under my
annoying
name.
songs.
And that's all there is to it.
Let's see.
No, it shan't.
That's your job now, Chad. Think of an
Yes, it
annoying
shall.
queen song.
Not Radio Gaga. I
The
still like that
coal
one.
is sent in your name.
Barcelona?
I shall royally decree a ban on all red on this isle.
Anyway, the queens just basically are bickering like,
And I shall
we want to send a lump of coal to the crown for some reason. Also, we hate each other. That's basically the
You
gist of it.
wouldn't dare.
Oh, I so would, girlfriend.
Oh, snap.
Oh, it's you. Have
We're
you
made of
thought any more
timpanis.
Those brilliant ideas of yours.
Since his last brilliant idea was, I can't decide anything. Basically, you give one of them the lump of coal, and then they both send a lump of coal, and it's very hilarious and whimsical. So I have a lump of coal.
I found the two of you another lump of coal so that you can stop fighting over the one you have.
Idiots.
Why do they want a lump of coal again?
Oh, let me see.
So they want to send it to the crown as a wedding gift.
Beauty it is too.
Ah, because they disapprove.
Right. Now they both have a lump
Stop
of coal.
fighting, sister. Your Highness can just keep the old lump of coal, and I'll take this new one.
Oh, good. Now they can light a fire
Right,
for
right.
5
That
seconds.
settles everything.
Thank you, Captain
As
Janeway.
a token of our endless esteem and royal
Oh, you're
pleasure,
welcome.
please
What do you think of
accept
my
this
hair?
magnificent and truly
She's trying to Hepburn it up, so I just
boiled
thought.
egg.
And now we get a spoiled egg, what I always wanted.
The frequencies aren't working. Try to recalibrate the frequencies.
What are you talking about?
When their language system won't translate correctly. Recalibrate the frequencies.
That's right. Recalibrate the coal.
It is a beauty, isn't
Use your inferior metrics, Ray.
It's bigger than my lump of coal.
Uh-oh, they're having
We have
coal
it
envy.
immediately.
Over my dead body, Your Highness. It's my lump of coal.
But you're not
It is
actually
indeed
alive. You're made of
larger and
plastic.
much
Ah!
Just look at that sheen.
My gosh, this is
I
disturbing.
demand you exchange with me immediately.
What? What do you do? Boom, 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 boing. Because he gave this a little shrug. You missed it. He was like, "Nope, that's our queens." Boom, 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 boom.
3 cheers for our queer old deans. I mean,
Anyway, this counts as sulfur because it's a rotten egg. So you can put it in a
There's
skull.
no reason to put the spoiled egg in the empty skull.
Oh, I guess you don't do it yet, but you will eventually. Anyway, so for the rain spell, we've got the baby's tears, we've got the sacred water right there.
We got the
Alexander
defiled water.
the oracle's vial into the hunter's land
It's
with the baby's
vile.
tears.
Ooh,
The vial,
that
now
sounds
empty of its
vile.
sacred fluid, disintegrates.
exactly what
The vial disintegrates because we didn't want to leave it in your inventory. Let's just make it blow up. Anyway, so all we need is the falling water from the Isle of the Beast, and we can make some rain.
We're gonna make some magic.
Make it rain. Anyway, let's get some swamp ooze while we're here. Let's
Some swamp booze.
swamp ooze,
Ooh,
dork.
we're gonna make some moonshine out here.
Are you ready for some nonsensical arguing?
You mean between you and I? Okay, let's pause the game. Listen, you.
That already happens. Race in space. Ah! Here's some swamp ooze.
It wasn't really arguing.
What do you think
Well, yeah,
you're
actually, it
doing?
wasn't.
Ah! Hold on,
You
the stick is
startled
yelling at us.
I was just getting some swamp ooze.
I'm the king of the sticks.
Well, you certainly won't get it there!
Girlfriend,
It's not swamp ooze! That's swamp muck!
dork.
He's the voice of Binky the Clown.
But he
You're
could
right.
be a little nicer about telling you. He's not a very pleasant stick in the mud.
Oh, he's a pun.
Nobody asked you!
You're gonna grow up to be a loser!
Oh, the trials of being a mere bump on a log.
Why are we all based on puns?
I like that.
Secret of the swamp ooze. I like it. So obviously
It
the
would be
thing.
more enjoyable than that recent TMNT movie. Anyway, go ahead.
Sure. Obviously, the thing to do with the stick in the mud and the bump on the log is give them a rotten tomato because Sierra. Anyway, it's a nonsensical puzzle, but it is pretty funny.
There's no
Wrong
reason to leave
secretary.
that lying about.
Oh.
There's no.
Hold on, do I have to talk to him first?
Who are you?
I'm Bump on a Log, and that's my brother, Stick in the Mud. We've had this thing about each other ever since our childhood.
Wait, they had a
Mom always
childhood?
liked me best.
Yeah, you don't just appear as one of these things.
That is absolutely not true!
Get up and give me 40
The
push-ups!
only swamp ooze in the swamp right next to him.
Binky the
But
Clown
you
loved
think he'd
kids
move a
so
finger
much.
To help you get some?
Every time he'd see a kid, he'd
He'd
say,
try to brainwash
"Hey, kid!"
Peppers about the only thing that ever gets a workout. And that on yours truly.
Oh dear, sorry about that, folks, but I just had to go to
You've
Binky mode.
moved at all in the last century! Like you're Mr. Physical Activity!
Hey, cat!
Just because I can't reach anything, he thinks he can throw gushy swamp matter at me and just say whatever
Swamp
he likes.
matter.
If only I could turn the
Called
tables
poop.
on that heckler, he might learn some respect.
Yeah.
But as you can see, I'm a mere bump on a log and must be content with my lot.
Well, that's a rather zen bump on the log.
He should be in a hole in the middle of the sea.
Side of a barn, even if you had something to throw. Just shut up!
You see how he is?
This is our game, ladies and gentlemen, is watching fantastical creatures argue with each other about nothing over and over and over again.
Well-
It's really like you guys watching our stream.
Yeah, it's pretty much you
You
guys
swamp
watching
matter.
us.
All right, now we give him the rotten tomato.
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Don't call me a this.
Aha! Finally, old bump on the log's not so defenseless, is he?
Old bump on the log suddenly has an arm.
Hey, what you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you?
Let's just squash that
Now,
thing.
Bumpy, remember all I've given you.
Bumpy.
The only thing you've ever given me
Is a rash.
mud.
Ah!
Take this.
No, not into the swamp.
There's like...
My life was so good before!
I want to be back in Alexander's pants! And suddenly he has arms too. What was he doing? Ah!
He was about to throw muck at him.
No, I mean, what was this tomato doing with arms in Alexander's pants? Also, did the game just freeze? I think the
yes.
game just froze. Well,
Well, it's also
the
horrifying
game
to
was so
Binky the
disturbed by this turn of events that it just froze. Clicking, nothing. All right, we're going to have to do that whole thing over again. Here we go. Here we go. Once again. Oh, he's doing the river dance thing. Did you see that?
I missed it. I was looking down at my drawing.
Hey, okay, I give up.
Yeah.
Jeez, sorry.
Wait, I know that voice. I know
Well,
it.
I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown at you.
Aw.
I'm sorry.
Aw.
You
They do
mean
love each other.
Yeah, sibling rivalry. Now they can get along.
Brother.
Stick in the mud and bump on a log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps.
Exhausted
Rotten
from the
Tomato,
battle.
being equally lazy, decides to join them.
And they all died. The end.
What?
Anyway, let's get some swamp hose. Now that it's on the log. Sticks his tongue out.
Alexander fills
Yeah,
the teacup
ow.
with the swamp
What are you
ooze.
doing over there?
I just dropped my pen and like
Oh.
poked my finger
That's
with
what
it.
they all say. Anyway, now we got
Okay, ow.
some whatever this is. Isle of the Beasts, right? Because we need the falling water. Alexander does something.
Alexander feels
Meow. Aw. See, they're brothers because they nap together. It's like familial
Weirdness.
weirdness. I was going to say like loyalty, but we'll go with weirdness. Hut, 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 hut.
Hot, 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 hot. It's like my niece. from
Nice
the other
little
day.
package. Anyway, we can't actually go into this maze, which is sad because it looks kind of like it'd be a cool minigame.
Yeah.
But we can get some of this.
the lamp is not ready for the
Yes.
lamp. The lamp. The lamp.
What? It is so
The
ready.
lamp, the lamp, the lamp.
Oh, wait,
the lamp.
maybe I need to do something. Hold on, let's see what this thing says.
You should probably do something. If I were to suggest anything,
Okay, it
it
says
would be to do
first mix salt and sacred waters in teapot, then add falling water. I did those things. Oh crap!
This is the lamp.
I did the baby's tears before I restored the game because we need to go back and do that again. All right, so now we're back to the Eye of the Beast. So let's actually do this correctly this time. We got baby's tears now.
The lamp is not ready for the fountain.
What?
The lamp.
It is so ready. I got the tears in it. Oh, I gotta put their sacred water in it again. I forgot about that part.
Pours the contents of the oracle's.
Yeah, I've heard that line of dialogue. Let's get the water in it.
Alexander fills the hunter's lamp
Sheesh.
to the brim with the fountain water.
Sheesh, game. Be so picky. Who knew that spellcraft was so filled with so many rules? Where were the days when spellcraft just consisted of pointing a wand at something and saying something in made-up Latin? What happened to those days?
They went away as soon as the 7th book was published.
Those were good days. Alright, let's cast the spell. Acid Land is on the way to Chocolate Mountain.
Prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the Make Rain spell incantation.
Clouds of thunder, shafts of light.
Uh-oh.
Come and sup with me.
Luckily, I don't have to spell it correctly this
Orders
time.
3 have I for tea. Brew a tempest now.
Dee, 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 dee. Imagine that 20 more times, and that's the entirety of King's Quest 3. I'm casting. Where did you get like the
Alexander's
ribbons?
hand gives a little perk.
But it only
The spell
fizzles and
works
dies.
despite his makeshift teapot.
It gives a little perk. Now I'm 20% more accurate in my archery. Little Skyrim joke there.
I get
I
it.
tell it every time. Now, let's go on. Okay, now this is the actual like split point between the because I could still he's doing his hair with the little twirly thing. I like that, Chad. Because up to this point we could still go to the castle and put on Beauty's clothes and whatever, and still do the short path.
Are we all the way back there?
His magic
No,
lamp.
we're not going to. I'm just saying up to this point, we still technically could do the short path. But what I'm going to do next cuts that out completely, and we're stuck on the long path. So it's going to the Isle of the Mists.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
There might be a library and a sunken ship and maybe a clock tower. You know, some gears. Anybody picking this up? Nobody's picking
Hey,
this
I'm
up.
Bill Johnson. I live in the clock tower.
No.
Wait, are you talking about
Did you see
Bioshock?
that?
No, I'm talking about
Man
Mist.
just appeared
Oh, right,
from
that.
nowhere.
Hold on, some druids are shocked by me.
Perhaps he was sent by the spirits. I see no boat.
Maybe
He
he was
isn't
sent
a
by
truth.
Santa
No matter
Claus.
how he got here, grab him.
Let's kill him. No, you think I'm joking, but that's basically what they do.
Look, I'll leave. It's no problem.
I'll just, you know,
I'm just
Let's go.
going my own way, guys.
just seeing if you have a bathroom.